Tennessee Valley Weather Center. This is your weather tonight.
Skies staying partly cloudy and mostly clear as we head through the overnight. Lows dropping down toward the low to mid 60s as we get toward daybreak on Saturday. Warming quickly as we head through the morning into the midday and the afternoon. I think 9 to 10 a.m. we're already into the lower 80s. Many of us may hit the lower 90s as we head into the afternoon on our Saturday. Here's Futurecast tonight, mostly clear as we head toward daybreak, maybe a few clouds from time to time. Morning lows in the mid 60s. Then heading through the late morning into the midday, partly cloudy to mostly sunny through the day. Many of us already up into the mid to upper 80s by noon, if not the lower 90s in spots. Most of us getting to near 90 or into the lower 90s as we head through the day. Futurecast popping off a shower or two, so don't be completely caught off guard if you do get a stray shower or rumble of thunder in the afternoon. But we're only holding the chance of rain at 10%, which means you're not going to see it on the 7-day forecast. You may see it on the mobile app that we have, but rain, not a big deal. The vast, overwhelming majority of us staying dry for our Saturday. Headed into the evening, mostly clear skies, falling back through the 70s through the evening into the upper 60s overnight. And then we have changes on the way with the next frontal boundary for Sunday. A few isolated thunderstorms by midday and afternoon. And then we'll watch Sunday night for the possibility of a complex of thunderstorms on this next weak cold front that may give us some strong to severe thunderstorms with gusty straight line winds the main threat, in addition to some locally heavy rainfall. Back to quieting conditions for the early part of next week. So once we get done with morning storms on Monday, maybe before daybreak, we're mainly dry then, and probably through Tuesday as well before isolated storm chances come back for the middle and end of next week. Like we're talking about, we'll have to watch Sunday night carefully. There's already a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather from Highway 412 to the north. So from Hohenwald to Columbia back to Lewisburg northward, that corridor up through much of Middle Tennessee. That's a slight level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather. South of that, through the Highway 64 corridor of southern Middle Tennessee back through North Alabama, that's a level 1 out of 5 risk of severe storms. So all of the area in at least a level 1, if not a level 2 risk. Damaging straight line winds, the main threat. Maybe a few severe thunderstorm warnings here overnight Sunday night. We're also watching the tropics carefully. We have Tropical Storm Brett and Tropical Storm Cindy on the board. We'll take Brett first. We'll take them one at a time. Latest advisory, a new one comes in at 10 p.m. local time, but maximum sustained winds down to 50 miles per hour as of this afternoon, moving west quickly at 21 miles per hour as it's a shallow system now with it weakening, and it's embedded in the low-level easterly trade winds, and it will continue to weaken over the next 24 hours, expected to degenerate into just a remnant low as we go forward here into Sunday. Cindy is on the board now as well. It also has maximum sustained winds of 50 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 16, maybe a little strengthening here the next 24 hours. And then it weakens with wind shear also as it moves northwestward and recurves out in the open Atlantic. Neither system a threat to the United States. Here's going forward the next 5 to 7 days. Daytime highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s, morning lows in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. We have this warmer weather pattern in place. Your first cut forecast starting out in the low to mid 60s for your morning lows on your Saturday. Mostly clear skies to begin the day. Staying mostly clear to partly cloudy as we head through the day. Can't rule out a stray shower, but the vast majority of us are dry. Highs near 90 or into the lower 90s tomorrow. Lower 90s for most everyone for our Sunday. A few isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms are possible. Better chance of more widespread rain and thunderstorms Sunday night into early Monday, possibly before daybreak. Quiet here through Tuesday after that. And then daily isolated chances of showers and thunderstorms, typical summertime weather, upper 80s and low to mid 90s for the second half of next week. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. Brian Wilson has you covered through the weekend with all your latest local weather.